everyone, welcome to another Scraplift Sunday. Today I am scrap lifting a layout by the fabulous Jen Shao. She shared this in her layout share video, which I have linked below. And she shared a number of awesome layouts in that video, but this one really took my eye because of how she had used the like a number of photos, 7 different photos instead of like smaller photos instead of a main one for the layout. And I had a lot of photos from my trip last year to Bali to the Pagerwesi temple celebrations. So I wanted to use some of the ones that probably aren't so great for a main focus on a layout, but together they're going to give an idea of, you know, the different aspects of what was going on. So I thought this style of layout would be perfect for that. So I started off with an old piece of grid paper, and it's pink paisley. I think it's called Hey Kid. I'm not sure. I don't even know where it came from. It was just in my stash. So I started out with that, and then I'm layering some Heidi Swap September Skies pieces down the bottom and at the top. And this paper trimmer of mine, it never seems to cut quite straight, so you might see me struggling there a bit. I don't know what's wrong with it. If anyone can recommend a fantastic paper trimmer, I would love to hear from you, because this thing's driving me nuts, quite frankly. I do have one coming from Caterpillar, but I don't know when that will be here. It could be any time. Anyway, back to the layout. So I added the floral strip to the top and the bottom, and then I'm just going to arrange my photos in the middle. Now, one of the reasons I chose this paper is quite a few layouts ago, I did a layout about my friend Chocolate, and she is a lovely Balinese lady who is like my sister. She's a beautiful lady. We're born on the 2 days apart in the same year. So we always joke about that. So anyway, I did a layout about her at the ceremony in her temple dress, and it used these papers. So I thought this would be perfect because they were taken on the same day to make it kind of turn it into a 2-page spread. But with thinking about it a lot later on, if that makes sense. So this one is going to go opposite the one of Chocolate, and yeah, the pattern paper should hopefully tie it all together. So I have, because it's a grid paper, I can cheat here and get perfect lineup for my photos. So because I did have a bit of trouble cutting them with that paper trimmer, this helps me out a bit. Now, I had this piece of wood veneer and I really wanted to use it because it was kind of like a mandala that was in some of the ceremonies we saw, but it doesn't end up making it on the page. Now, that wood veneer down the bottom there that says Celebrate is from Elle's Studio, and I'm just using some Maggie Holmes stickers. It's not the open book collection. I think it was the one before that. Or is it open book? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, not important. I'm using some Maggie Home gold foil stickers, and it's kind of, you're probably thinking that's an interesting choice of kind of items that I'm putting down there. I've got the floral paper, I've got the wood veneer, and now I'm adding gold. And there is a bit of method to my madness here, because these are kind of elements that appeared in the ceremonies. There's lots and lots of flowers, and there's lots of gold and lots of wood and cane. So I wanted to pull elements from the photos and put into my into my layout. So I popped that little documented sticker up there. Luckily, these stickers aren't too sticky, because in the end I actually moved that around after I've decided to play around with my title a few times. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. So anyway, as I was saying, that documented piece of foil sticker doesn't end up there because I have a few title problems because of the length. It's not really the length of my title, it's just I didn't really take into account how it was going to fit in with all the photos. Anyway, I have gone back into my September Skies ephemera pack, and I'm just pulling out a few more pieces of floral ephemera to add, fill in some of the gaps and add a bit of interest to the page, because otherwise it'd be a bit plain if I didn't put any more embellishments on there. Well, I would feel it would be a bit plain. So I've got them down, and then I'm just going to adhere everything down with my diamond glaze, because I love my diamond glaze for pretty much everything, and I like how it works on acetate. It doesn't colour it. You know, you can stick clear acetate down with it and it doesn't show any marks. So that is always fabulous. Now, last week there wasn't a Scraplift Sunday, and I do apologise for that. I went away on a retreat, and I've never been on a retreat before, or even to a crop, so it was a little bit scary. I was meant to go on the Friday, but I was suffering from a really bad migraine, which stressed me out even more because I was so disappointed that I wasn't going. But I was back up and ready to go on the Saturday. So I got over there at about lunchtime, and I left lunchtime the next day, and I managed to get 9 layouts done. And I'm pretty sure that was more than I'd done all year up to that point. So you've got to be happy with that. And I also got 4 cards made as well, so reasonably intricate cards. So I will have to do a share of those for you later this week. Also, it's just been a crazy week here. I had been waiting for the Scrappy Canary kits to pack and send to subscribers, and as some of you will know, there's been dock strikes in the US and it's held everything up, so stuff didn't show up, and then it was held in customs in Sydney, and it's basically all the shipping gods working against me. So it's been a very draining week, to say the least. So it was great to, you know, get back in the scrap room today and you know, get some layouts made. And I think also when you kind of feel drained like that, you don't feel as creative as, well, I don't. When I'm drained, my mojo kind of disappears. So I find scrap lifting a great way to kind of get back into the stride of things. So once I've got my title down there with those basic grey stickers, I'm pretty much finished. I do add some dots of green Mr. Huey to match the dots that are already printed on the paper there. And that is it. So please check out the link below to Jen's channel, and thank you so much for watching and for all the lovely comments you leave. I really appreciate it. I hope to be back again soon with a layout share video and also some new process videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.